called, but few are chosen. Yet there are countless pastors and teachers with many different doctrines. How many are actually preaching the doctrine of Christ? You will find that only a select few will choose the true path and lead others down it, but many will lead others into the hellfire. Okay? And I just want to hit on one key point. In this day and time, there's an abundance of teachers everywhere. You can hit every social media outlet, every YouTube channel, there's teachers everywhere. So if there's all these teachers everywhere, how comes this world is in a state that it's in? Destitute of the truth, full of violence. Okay, no mercy in the land, no respect of parents. Because you'll find, even when we really detail in this lesson, that there aren't many out there that's really standing for truth. Now I'm going to make this disclaimer. This isn't to demonize anyone, but to cause awareness so you can understand, to be able to discern a spirit and know in whom you should be following under and what leaders you should be cleaving to. Okay? So we're going to go right in. We in the Gospels, right? So we in Matthew, the 9th chapter, starting at the 35th verse, right? We're going to start at Matthew 9 and 35. Okay, come on.
And Yeshua went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
So notice, when it came to Christ's doctrine, one of the key elements of Christ's doctrine was wellness, was actually healing the sick and curing all manner of diseases, actually pinpointing and getting to the bottom of one's illness. Right? Can you shut that door? Yeah. So it comes with a scenario of this. You can't teach the doctrine of Christ without first diagnosing certain problems and symptoms that come from spiritual illness. Okay? If a person's unhealthy, whether it be mentally or physically, they're not able to do the work of the Most High. Okay, so those things have to be fixed first. So if somebody, one, would come to you and all they're shooting off is a bunch of precepts, that's good and well. But how is that remedying the problem that lies within a particular person? So notice, Christ was healing all manner of sickness. Right? Come on.
Verse 36.
Read.
But when he saw the multitudes,
read.
He was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad, as sheep having no shepherd.
Now, Christ felt compassion when he looked at the people that he was about to teach and the people that were in the synagogues. Because when he looked at them, he could understand and know that they were in all types of winds and doctrines. One was taking their teachings from here. One was taking their teachings from here. They was getting a little bit from this person, a little bit from that person. And to Christ, that grieved him. You understand? To look at somebody that is into everything. Okay, read.
Verse 37.
Come on.
Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plentiful, but the laborers are few.
So the harvest is plenteous. Listen, it's plenty of the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But the laborers that are set up to really gather the people are few. Read.
Verse 38. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest.
So it's a prayer. See, it's a prayer that one should have, that the Most High should send willing workers to guide and man the flock. That's an honorable thing. Okay? As a people, we need guidance. As a people, we need that rulership and that government over top of us. Okay? Because in the past, if we look at the past and what our people have done without a law, we've been all over the place. We've been scattered. It's the same thing within our personal household. If we don't have a law and a certain code within our personal house that is based upon the Most High God, the family is going to be scattered. Husband and wife not going to see eye to eye. Grandson and grandfather not going to see eye to eye. The whole family going to be scattered. Okay? Now check it out here. So now, why did Christ say the laborers are few if there are so many leaders? You could turn on every corner and see somebody that want to spit, some biblical facts. Okay? Just go as far as you waking up in the morning and setting a post. And you'll see, listen, it'll be precepts upon precepts upon precepts, and a lot of them don't even join together. But nonetheless, it'll be comment amongst comment. So if Christ said there are few laborers, what was he speaking of? Right? So now, let me ask the question again. Why did Christ say that the laborers are few if there are so many leaders? Looking to wield the scriptures even then. It's because he was speaking of laborers teaching his true doctrine in the intent of getting the righteous into the kingdom by serving the Father in truth. That should be the only person that you're looking to learn under. Somebody that's willing to help you get into the kingdom of the Most High. And guess what? That comes sometimes whether you'll hear or whether you forbear, as the scriptures say.